Like never before in the grocery world, trying to reach your consumer has never been a more difficult task. Grocery retailers are asking questions like, where can I reach my customers? What messages are resonating with them? What does data tell me about my customers? These are all important but complicated questions to answer, and that's why the AWG Retail Marketing Network was created. Since its launch, the Retail Marketing Network has created a system where AWG member retailers have access to marketing content that can help fuel their marketing.
Over time, AWG has so many different departments, and we have so many different areas that have calendars, that have promotions. And for the longest time, we haven't been able to put that together and try and create marketing that goes and touches on all those different aspects of AWG. And so that was the original impetus, is how can we take all of that different content and kind of cull through that and be able to create marketing content and different promotions that touch on those different areas of AWGs.
The way we create RMN content is we've taken different calendars from the marketing department as well as center store, VMC, private label, different ad groups, and making them into one kind of cohesive calendar that we've never been able to do before.
Even the best content can't be effective if it's not deployed in the right marketing spaces. That's where the AWG marketing team comes in to work with AWG retailers.
Retailers have a lot of things that they're going on, and they're running stores and they're trying to focus on the things inside their stores. And so we do want to make it as easy as possible, and it really is an advantage for them to go to that content hub and really find all of that. We have a content calendar where they can look and see each week and each day what we have planned, and choose. They can use it as a menu of sorts to be able to choose what type of content. And it's also where we have some of the CPG, where we have all of the CPG programs that we're working with, that Chris and I are working to put together. And so we have all that content there as well, which we think really is going to help drive sales, because we're working directly with those CPG vendors to have those programs available to them.
But that content is just one half of the AWG Retail Marketing Network. Utilizing vendor content has become incredibly important for retailers of all kinds, as evidenced by the meteoric rise and growth of retail media networks in the grocery industry.
And in the produce world, it's so fascinating to see what happens in a grape orchard, and how grapes come off the orchard, go into a box, and how they get to the store finally. It's fascinating to see that, to see how strawberries are harvested, and they're all harvested by hand, by the way. It's just absolutely fascinating. And if you can show some of those stories to your consumers, it really drives more focus towards the produce industry in general, and it helps drive sales, I think, and it drives more trust for your consumer, for your store.
It ultimately drives sales. By taking an omni-channel approach, the focus is on the customer and provides them with a seamless experience. So adding the digital component to marketing efforts really helps connect with all customers, no matter where they're at in their flow of life and their journey of shopping.
And over the years, we've had such a difficult time of marrying the vendor content in with AWG and being able to get that stuff out to our retailers. And that's something that RMN brings to us, is the ability to put that stuff together in a simple package, takes the work right out of the store's hands and puts it right into the retailer.
Combining content created by the AWG marketing team and through CPG vendor-funded campaigns allows AWG member retailers to compete on a more level playing field with major chains, and sets the precedent for wholesalers in the U.S.
The more folks we have utilizing our services, the better it looks to those CPG vendors, and the more engagement we can get. But yeah, obviously sales is the most important part, and we're able to tie those in directly to kind of see how is that engagement, because obviously online engagement is great, but at the end of the day, how does that translate to sales?
So it's important for consumer packaged goods to have as many available stores as possible within our RMN, because they want that first party data. They want that one-to-one consumer touch point that only our independent retailers can provide.
And at the end of the day too, it's our relationships with the member retailers. They give us feedback on what's working on their end, what they're excited about, what's driving sales. And so the more we learn, the more feedback we get. I think it's a really exciting time for the Retail Marketing Network.